But I will let you know, I didn't do this because, I'm so invested. But we're going to start with opening remarks. Everything good?
Yeah, I want to say good morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Miss Kim. This is the creator of the event. Give it up for her, first of all. All right.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for coming to 2023 Tweens and Teens Youth Summit. Together we do it better and win. I would like to thank Jamar, our co-host, for this event. And I want to tell everybody that's coming in, COVID is over. Make sure you make your way to the front. We can have a good time this afternoon. We have a lot of stuff for our youth in our community. We are reclaiming our village. So once again, I need everybody to get up, stand to your feet, and give a big applause to our co-host, our panel members, and the Baltimore County Police Department for their special Security Day. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. So I'm going to give the mic back to Jamar. He's going to make this a real grand show for you all this morning.
Y'all making me feel special. I walked in, the police officers was like, "You the co-host?" My face not even on a flyer. I felt real good about that. But we're going to get this ball rolling. First person we are going to introduce is Savitra Peoples from the Baltimore County Office of Diversity and Inclusion. Give that up for her.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the first Teens and Tweens Youth Summit. I am Savitra Peoples-Brown, the Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer for Baltimore County Government, and I have the great pleasure of bringing you special greetings on behalf of County Executive John A. Olszewski, Jr., who deeply wanted to be here with us today, though had a prior commitment. First, I would like to acknowledge and give thanks to our active, reserved, and retired military service professionals. Please simply stand or raise your hand if you are able. You have it? While today is a designated day for recognizing our veterans, please know that today and every day we salute you. Thank you for your service. And now I just wanted to take a brief moment of silence to honor those who served who are now deceased. Thank you. Today is all about honor, honoring our past, present, and future. Our youth, the tweens and teens, are the legacy that we aspire and look forward to. Today represents the shared honor and collective commitment we all have towards the work that will promote a safe, vibrant, and exciting future for the next generation, one that our children and our children's children can be proud of. The focus of today's summit is to empower our teens and tweens to be resilient, to raise awareness about issues related to violence, and to discuss best practices that will help address the concerns that matter most to youth. Youth, emerging leaders, your perspective can influence the direction of our community and your future. Having the opportunity to hear your voices today is not an opportunity I take lightly. To the parents and guardians, I am truly excited to hear and learn from your youth. Your input matters as well. I encourage you to allow your children the space to speak, but also provide your input as you deem appropriate. I'm truly honored to work within an administration with an outstanding team of committed leaders who work tirelessly every day to create spaces that allow us to build a community that we can all be proud to live, work, and play. I would like to give special thanks to today's hosts, Miracles and More Outreach, for their vision, willingness, and dedication to convene today's event. Thank you to all of the co-supporters of today's summit, including our very own Baltimore County Police Department, led by Chief Robert McCullough, Baltimore County Public Schools, Thank you, Superintendent Dr. Miriam Rogers, for your outstanding leadership. Thank you also to the various community partners, including the NAACP, Baltimore County Chapter, NASRO, and others. As the soon-to-be parent, not sure if you all can tell, but I want you all to know that what's important to you is just as much important to me, as well as the county executive and his entire administration. From the classrooms our children learn in, the parks that they play in, the communities that they gather, the administration remains committed to the continuous investment in the safety and security of our public spaces and environments. Today is just an example of that. Now, without further delay, I'll turn it back over to our MC. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for having us.
Keep it going for Mr. Beecher Peoples. All right, now we have a special guest coming up here. We actually have the Baltimore County Police Chief, Robert McCullough. Give it up for him. He's so nice. He's such a gentleman. He like, come on down. Everybody, keep it going for the police chief. Give it up for him.
Good morning. I'm Chief Rob McCullough, Baltimore County Police, and it's good to be here this morning. Thank you for all of you for coming out and caring enough to come this morning. Interesting fact is I began my career when I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school. So, they're, once again, just making that pitch to any young people that might want to join the police department. I know I have at least one up here. We're always looking to hire. But in all seriousness, our children are not just our future, they're our present. And they are everything. They're our most precious resource that we have. And the men and women of the Baltimore County Police Department are committed not only to protecting them in school, where our SROs and our community resources section do a phenomenal job, but also we're committed to protecting them when they step outside of these walls into the community. And their safety and security is first and foremost in our concerns in everything that we do. I want to thank the parents here who cared enough to bring your kids here today to talk about something that's serious. The future of our young people, crime, violence, the impact these things have on our community, and the mindset of our young people. I'm excited to hear exactly what our panelists have to say this morning, especially our young people. I firmly believe that the most important thing we can do for our young people from the time that they're born is to listen to them. So often we want to tell them what to do and what they should do, but the most important skill a parent can have is to be able to listen to your children. Because if you learn to listen to them and they know that you will listen to them, even when they become adults, they will still come to you, they will trust you, and they will listen to you. But it's you listen to them, but they'll listen to you when you do have to talk. But you want to be a good listener because you want them to come to you when you really need them to come to you, and trust you, that knowing that whatever they drop on your ear, that you're going to listen to it and you're going to give them a proper response. Not always the emotional response, but the proper response so that they can guide themselves through life. And those things are the same things that they will pass on to their children. So as adults, let us be better listeners to our young people, and let us hear what they have to say today. I want to thank Dr. Tolson, Dr. Rogers. I want to thank the members of the Baltimore County Police Department that are here today. And I want to thank the organizers of this event for having the vision and the wisdom to do this. And I hope that we continue to do this and do more of this in our community as we seek to provide a safe place for all of us to live, work, play, and to experience life together, because we're all tied together, whether we want to believe it or not. In this world, in this life, we're all tied together. And we should depend on each other. And when we work together, we can make this world a better place. Thank you.
You saw that little moment we just had back there? He was trying to tell me to do my whole 20. I'm going to think about it, just a little bit. But I really want to take a moment, before we move on to the next panel speaker, I want to take a moment to honor the police chief. It's very, very different and not normally what we think about when we think of police, right? A black man that's in power, and I know that it hasn't been easy for you, especially being in the military. I know this journey has not been easy for you. So watching you here on this stage this morning is the pinnacle of what perseverance is. So give it up for him one more time. But like you said, it starts at home, right? And part of being at home, because it's not necessarily home, but children spend most of their time, if they're not home, at school. So this next guest I'm about to bring up is a very special guest, actually the superintendent for Baltimore County Schools, Dr. Miriam Robert. Keep giving it up for her. Y'all see that cardigan flowing on her way up on this stage?
Good morning, everyone, and I apologize in advance for my voice. As you can tell, I'm not feeling that great, but this event is so important, I didn't want to miss it. I want to begin by thanking all of you for doing this. As our wise co-host said, the majority of the time when students are not at home, they are with us as a school system. And so on behalf of Baltimore County Public Schools, I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for taking this opportunity to have this very important conversation. I want to thank all of you who are up here on this panel in advance for what you're going to share on behalf of our youth. As a school system, one of our top priorities is safety and climate. And the reason it's one of our top priorities is because we exist to educate students. We know that with an education, your potential and your opportunities are limitless. However, in order to be your best selves, in order to have those opportunities, you need to feel safe, both physically safe and socially, emotionally safe. And so as a school system, we're committed to doing everything possible to making that happen for our students and for our staff so they can pour into our young people. However, we can't do it all alone. This is our work, these are our children, and it's really going to take all of us working together, being committed, being unafraid, to be clear on the expectations, to be clear on what our challenges are, but also empowering everyone to be a part of the solution, empowering everyone to come together and problem solve. And so I am excited about what you guys are going to share. I'm excited about hearing about best practices, about potential solutions, about what you need from us as the adults so that we can make sure that you have great experiences throughout the communities, and just really appreciate this opportunity. So without further ado, I'm going to give it back to our co-host and just thank everyone for being here. Thank you.
My mom is a teacher, so that really touched my heart. That's a little personal right there. I'm holding back the one glory tear, how it just came down his eye, but he ain't making no face with it. Before we get to our special guest, our keynote speaker, we're going to do a raffle drawing. If I call out the last four numbers and that matches you, please come up to the front. So the first one is 8592. Everybody digging in their pockets. It's real silent in here. 8592. If y'all don't claim it, I will. I don't know. All right, we're gonna move on. 8484. We got a winner? Maybe not. All right, 8516. You got a winner? Wait, time out. So you won the ticket, and you let me stand up here looking dazed and confused. All right, that is. And the second ticket is 8561. Look, I'm gonna do one more. If not, I'm gonna take the bag myself. 8546. All right, look like I'm going home with gifts today. We about to bring up our special guest. This is a lovely young lady. If you saw the flyer for the event, her face is plastered all over it. Are we good?
Can I get a teenager male who's about 15 years old? Is there a 15-year-old male in the building? 14? Oh, you don't want to stand up, really? Oh, I guess you can take all that stuff home. What's his name?
There you go. He coming down.
You never know what you're going to get. We had 3 barbershops to donate free haircuts, and once you come for a free haircut, you will also get free lunch with the barber.
Huh?
You know, family members, the moms know that haircuts are now like $30. So to get a haircut and lunch, that's about a $60 day for this young lady. And we just knocked out barbershop, and we also would like to thank Trilogy Barbershop for donating free haircuts today and lunch.
Look, I'm mad. I should have took that. I should have just ran with it. I gave it back to Mike. But we about to bring up our keynote speaker. Everybody give a warm welcome round of applause for Miss Lexi P.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? All these people, y'all need to make some noise. How are y'all doing today? Good. So my name is Lexi P. I am a college student at Morgan State University. Go Bears! Go Bears! And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about business, the importance of self-love and self-confidence. So I started my very own business at just the age of 11 years old. And the reason why I started my brand was growing up, I feel like natural hair really wasn't as accepted as it is now, and also it didn't help that I used to get bullied as well. So as I was going through that journey of trying to love myself, I noticed there were no books out there, any TV shows teaching girls the importance of self-love and self-confidence, because I know how that is not to have that self-love and have that self-confidence. So, especially too for black girls, because we're the only race that has textured hair. We go through so much with our hair. Us black girls, we know the struggle is definitely real. So I wanted to create something to help other young girls to know that having that self-love and confidence is very important, especially now. We have social media. We can get caught up comparing ourselves to other people. So that's when I started my brand, Curlinistas, with my first book called Curly Girls Every Curls. And it's also a coloring book as well, so that way anybody can make the character themselves. That's another thing too. I wanted everybody to feel included. So if you're light skinned, you can make your character light skinned, dark skinned, what have you. So I'm a STEM girl, And also, too, I'm obsessed with YouTube, and part of learning to love myself was learning to love my curls as well and trying to understand what works for my hair. So I used to make a lot of my own hair care products at home. And I was like, you know what, I should make this a part of my business as well because I already have something teaching girls why it's important to love yourself and have that self-confidence. So that's when I came up with my own hair care line called Curlinistas, and I'm gonna tell you how crazy God works. So within 3 months of having my own hair care line, at this time I only have a curl cream and a detangler. Sally Beauty, they were having this contest where you can enter and they give you money towards your business and you also get a chance to be in their stores as well. So I entered the contest and long story short, I ended up winning and that's how I got my hair care products into their stores and they have helped me a lot. Thank you. They have helped me a lot with my business, with marketing and helping me expand in my hair care line. And today, I just want to teach you guys and teach all the kids in here, if you have any dreams, anything that you want to do, put your mind to it, you can do it. If you can dream it, if you can believe it, you can do it, y'all. I started off with just a book, and now I have my very own hair care line in Sally Beauty, and I'm also pursuing one of my other dreams as modeling too, just by putting myself out there. I got myself an opportunity to work with a high fashion brand just by promoting myself on Instagram. Put yourself out there, just like how I told you guys how I won that contest with Sally Beauty. It's all about taking opportunities and putting yourself out there. Don't be afraid to tell people your dreams and tell them what you want to do in life and pursue it. I'm telling you guys, have that self-confidence, have that self-love. Love yourself because at the end of the day, so many people could tell you that you're beautiful and that you're amazing, but you have to believe that yourself. It's very important. Something that I like to do every single morning while I still got crust in my eyes and I look crusty. I look at myself and I tell myself, I am beautiful, I can do anything I put my mind to. Just so many great positive affirmations, and over time that really will help build that confidence. And I just wanted to let you guys know, anything that you want to do, you can do. Have that confidence. You guys have the tool of technology. Google, TikTok, Instagram. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And I'm going to give you guys three business tips. Number one, stay in your own lane. Do not compare yourself to other people because everybody's journey is different. The way that you have your business and what's going on in your life is not going to reflect on how somebody else's life might be going. So stay in your own lane and focus on yourself and your goals. And I promise you, you are going to get to wherever you want to get to. Number two, stay consistent. Whether that's with social media, passing out flyers with people, staying consistent with your research on whatever type of business you want to do. Stay consistent in whatever you're doing, and you're always going to get better with it. And number three, I would say put yourself out there. Do not be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone. If I was afraid, I wouldn't be able to speak with you guys today. Oh, another thing I want to say too, don't give up. Do not give up. There have been plenty of times where I wanted to quit, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm tired of this, because mind you guys, I'm still a teenager as well. I'm still going through school right now. I'm in college at that. So trying to balance everything can be a struggle, but it's not impossible. Don't ever give up on yourself or your dreams. If you have something that you want to do, believe in yourself, because now nobody is going to believe in you like you believe in you. You have to be the person to push yourself and to motivate yourself. I want to say too, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Curlinistas. Check out my hair care products. I do have a vending table. If you guys have any questions, any business advice that you guys want me to answer, come and talk to me. My name is Lexi P. Thank you guys so much for having me.
come on back. First of all, what I would like to say before we get to the next portion, I appreciate how humble you are.
Thank you.
Like, she has her hair care products in Sally's beauty store, and she's talking about, I have a vendor table, right? Give it up for that. Because once you start making it in this world, there are people who want you to say, hey, pop off. Be who, but that humbleness and that conviction that God gave you, that's what's going to get you far. So, because of all the work that you've done, I know you didn't know about this, but me and Ms. Kim would like to present you with an award.
Thank you guys so much.
I am definitely a crybaby, and I am holding back tears because 2017 was the last time I did this event, and it was nothing on the scale of this or any help. Is Kai Young? Is Kai in the building? No, he's not in the building. Officer Young, I wanted him to help me present this, but anyway, Kenji, can you stand up, please? And all my volunteers, my destiny leaders, those who have T-shirts on behalf of the Miracles and More Outreach Community, Unity, Destiny Helpers, soon to be Center, we would like to present to you Appreciation Award, Lexi P. Teens and Tweens Youth Summit, Miracles and More Outreach, November the 11th, 2023.
Thank you so much.
We're on to the next, so thank you so much. And again, make sure you go to her table. We have history, and I could stand up here all day and talk about Lexi, but I won't because I can't belabor the time.
Congratulations. Clap it up for her again. All right, so I know you may be wondering, who are these people sitting on the stage with me? Right? They just been sitting here. Y'all thought y'all had the sixth sense, and these is all ghosts, right? But what I'm going to do is actually let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to get into some questions. So,
How's it going, guys? My name is Claire. I am a senior at Hereford High School, and I am the president of